You good?
Yeah, he's saying go, 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 go.
Right. Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John, here with Jeremy doing a very special unboxing. You know why? Because that's what we do. It is something big. This is the ultimate Tony Rice guitar clone shootout. Of the things that when I finally saw the picture that I was most impressed with, this sunburst. This looks original, it looks right.
If that isn't love, well, that's the Mule Skinner Blues.
Hope you guys enjoy it. This is Alan Bybee in Grasstown.
My name is Elliot Capos.
I took that idea, kind of built on it layer by layer. It kind of sounded like and reminded me of some of my influences, so I called the song Borrowed.
Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Glad to be with you on Thursday. It has been a weird day today.
Welcome back, it's Takeover Tuesday. I'm so happy to have you back here at the Acoustic Shop.
Mask on.
Hey, what's up guys? We're back. We're not John Chapman, but it is Thursday, and we do have some great new, I wanted to make sure my mic was on. We got some great new guitars in, guys. we have some really cool new guitars from Bedell, new guitars from Breedlove, and quite a few consignments came in as well, along with a bunch of cool accessories that came in. But we were trying to, Corey was trying to teach me how to play a Christmas song, and maybe I'm just not gelling with the Christmas songs or what, but I don't know. We could give it a shot. I'll try and play the melody if you want. I don't know.
Ready?
Let's do it. Oh wait, how's it go? Let's see. I'll just solo over it. I don't know the melody. Yeah. That's I've realized that one thing I've learned about playing music with anyone here is if I don't know the melody, if I don't know the song, I can always just bend into something, and it always elicits a reaction, a good one. So if you're ever improvising, guys, that's my #1 tip: is learn those cool bends, because it always works. It literally always works. See, it sounds great when Corey does it too. But, okay, guys, for real, we are getting into the Christmas spirit here, and the reason why we're getting these is so that we can offer some great Christmas presents for someone out there.
I'd like to offer this for you.
That's a really great offering, Corey, but if you're paying for that, I think I would like to be on the list for that. That would be really nice. This is honestly, again, we've had several Bedell guitars, and they're all fantastic. I do want to say, but these small body custom job deals here are incredible. We had a sunken cedar before this in this shape, and I mean it was phenomenal. But this is blowing me away. This is a red cedar top, Nicaraguan rosewood back and sides. This is an incredible guitar. And I mean, it just sounds amazing too. Again, like
depending on how big your stocking is, it would probably fit in it.
It might fit in there. I think so, guys. So
this guitar is huge in sound.
It really is.
Bedell seems to make this fascinating. Like, they're small guitars like this. They're more parlor-sized stuff. Is the biggest and loudest overall guitars that I've ever played. That's insane.
It's wild. I have never played a body shape like this. I would put this in like the 00 category of shape, you know. Neck shape is super comfortable. Again, setup is phenomenal on these as always. The headstock is really nice.
The wood purfling.
Yeah, that is really neat. Yeah, the bound fretboard. It doesn't look like it's bound from here, and then you just kind of get a little closer to it, and there are all these little aesthetic details that they always include that just give it a very premium look and feel. We haven't even tagged this thing yet. It's so new to us. I have no idea how much it is off the top of my head. Maybe I'll have Hinkley look that up or something a little bit later.
I like the pyramid style bridge. Me too.
That's very old school.
This is just a gorgeous, incredible guitar.
Martins too. But I think that Bedell is really killing it these days.
This was made November 23rd, so it's still a baby. It's brand new.
Yes. I think that really Bedell is. I think that they are making some of the best guitars for that premium amount. You know, like I think. A lot of the Bedells that we get in here, you know, they start at around, like we've had some in kind of like the $2,200 price point. A lot of them are coming in over $3,000. But again, for the money, again, like super boutique, fantastic quality. I mean, Brazilian rosewood that they offer, usually around like $5 or $6 grand.
Yeah.
That's crazy for a builder like Tom Bedell to offer that much premium wood and that much premium quality in a build is wild to me. What you got? 6,050. Wow. Again, like
This is an exceptionally premium guitar in the way that it plays and feels. It's almost like playing a piano.
Yeah.
Like in the way that every chord just kind of strikes a certain
It's very Bell-like, you know?
bell-like, just instantly responsive. This is a crazy guitar.
Yeah,
it sounds fantastic.
This is one of the best smaller body guitars I think we've had in the store. I mean, as long as I've been here. You know, of course, I have not seen a lot of the ones before my time here, but this is definitely like top one guitars in my mind right
It's
now. What's
great.
up, Pinkley?
Reagan had a correction options. Also, that is sunken cedar.
Okay, so it is sunken red cedar, right? So yeah, I guess my thinking was the sunken Bedell that we had before, very dark top on
Yeah,
that
that was
one.
it was almost like gray.
Yeah,
or something,
particularly
yeah.
dark on that one. So yeah, this is a sunken red cedar top. Correction to that. So even more premium there. You know, I mean, it just keeps getting better, honestly. But the back is just wild to me. It looks like a magic eye. You know what I mean? Like if you cross your eyes, it might I don't know, have a really cool picture or something. I don't know. You guys try that out at home. Cross your eyes the right way and see what it looks like. You know, what's it?
Neck profile.
This is definitely going to be like that even C type of profile. I think, yeah, very standard. Bedell does have a little bit different of a neck shape than some other ones that I've played, but
For sure.
But yeah, like a C profile.
Yeah, I think Bedell, you know, we're all very
comfortable.
used to the Eastman neck profile here. I think that's kind of our standard, right? I think that's the most even it gets. Bedell, to me, especially like on their dreadnoughts, it's a C shape, but it's just a little bit larger overall, in my opinion. And setup, I mean, they always kill it. It plays great. It sounds great. But yeah, I mean, this brand new Bedell, some lucky person is going to get this one, and I'm very jealous. I'm pre-jealous of them.
So what kind of guitar is this right for, or what kind of person is this right for? I think that this is going to be someone who loves like a double O or parlor style guitar, but somebody who wants like the most responsive, like beautiful, like
this is.
There's not a lot of cons.
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, so I'm not going to say particulars or anything. But we do get asked sometimes, like, you know, on our parlors, on our double O's, on our smaller body guitars, I want one that has low end. I want one that has a great mid-range response. I want one that has treble.
Yeah.
That's really hard, and I think this one might be the one that has everything in it. Super balanced.
You could
super
play it in a
loud.
bluegrass jam. if you
Yeah,
wanted to.
totally. Yeah, play some bluegrass on it. What's it sound like? Sounds great.
I don't know how to play.
Me neither, dude. I just pretend to play is what I end up doing. But
Is it like a Martin modified oval or classical neck?
I wouldn't say so.
I would not say so. Because
Martin
like
traditionally is like a modified V style.
yeah,
right?
they do modified oval shapes. They do modified V shapes. Martin has a lot of neck shapes out there, and I think that for me and my experience with them, like a Martin low oval shape, to me, it's pretty much even across the board, except for it just has a little extra in the middle to me. You know what I mean? And I could be wrong about that. Maybe I'm thinking of the modified Vs. But like both of those modified neck shapes to me have just like an extra little bit of neck in the center to me, I think. And I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. But I think that these, as pretty much as even as it gets, C shape, you know, I would say it's probably a little thicker than the Breedlove I'm carrying, which we'll get to.
As I play it, it's kind of almost close to a D.
Yeah.
In the way that it's definitely still a C shape, but it's kind of
It doesn't flatten out in the middle.
it's close.
Is it?
Yeah,
Swap me.
I feel like it does. You know, these things are almost subjective though to a point. It's like, you know what I mean?
That is interesting. Yeah, it does kind of feel like it flattens out in the middle.
It's almost like a D shape. Yeah. But regardless, these are all nerdy things on an exceptionally beautiful and crazy good sounding
you
guitar.
can even kind of see it when you get real close back here. You can kind of see where it flattens out here. So yeah, you know, I would be comfortable saying that this is more of a D shape Because like right here on the back of the headstock right there where it flattens out, you can feel that flatness kind of all the way down. So again, this is just a phenomenal guitar. Of course, you know, we wanted to focus on that just because this is one of the coolest ones we've had in from Bedell in quite a while. But I do want to talk about this Breedlove that we have here as well. This is one of the new organ builds from Breedlove. This is all myrtle wood. This has an anthem inside it. Honestly, like super, super easy to play. I mean, again, myrtle wood tends to me, kind of have like a very balanced tone overall. I would say, you know, maybe not so much, it's not so loud in the mid-range, but it does give you a really nice bass and treble response.
It's kind of like it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, again, like...
It's like a do-it-all wood.
Yeah, I think so too. Because it has, I don't know, I would say it's not as loud as some of the other like Breedloves we have that have like a Sitka top or like a rosewood back and sides. Myrtlewood just kind of has like its own tonal property all its own to me, you know. And I think that
which is lovely. Honestly.
It is.
It's
a
lovely
quite
wood.
nice.
Yeah.
And again, you know, when you plug something like this in, you have a lot of tone options at your fingertips here with the Anthem, but you also have, you know, whatever PA pedal system thing you're working with, you'll have a lot of tone options with that too.
If I could say one thing that I'm glad is, like, it doesn't have the preamp stuff on the top.
Yeah.
Like, I know that that's a popular option for convenience sake, but it's... I feel like that takes away from the integrity of the guitar.
I agree.
That might be a little bit of a hot take or an opinion.
Sure, you know,
but the
I
LR
think
Bags
it's valid,
does a lot
though.
of that anyway.
I think it's valid.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, you know, I like having all of the tone options that like a top-mounted, like...
It's very convenient.
You know, it's nice to have all of those sliders and stuff, but the minute you want to change pickups... I mean, you just won't have that option other than just clipping, you know, because I've had to do that with guitars.
Exactly.
I've just clipped chords.
That was what I was going to say is, like, if you ever want to change, like, what if you don't like that pickup?
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Like, then that's just a part of the guitar now.
I will say, if you come across any guitars like that, like right now, we have a Ferk. I think it's a
Green Masters.
Is it a green or a yellow? I can't remember.
It's
just right. It's just right over here. Why don't we just find out? Hold on one second. I will say. Sometimes I do quite like it. We have this Ferk here, for instance, that's a cedar top, rosewood back and sides, yellow Master's Choice. This one has an Anthem, but it's a Stage Pro Anthem. So it's like, man, I almost would want that with an Anthem, but I mean, you have a lot of tone options with that. So, you know, there are perks, there are pros and cons to both. You know, I will say, if you're looking to maybe change pickups later, that would be the way to go because it's a lot easier to install and de-install.
Also, LR Bags Anthems are, I mean, objectively some of the best pickups on the planet.
Sure,
so.
Absolutely. But yeah, we're just happy to get a lot of really cool guitars in. I guess we could go around and what else did we get in here? Let's see. Let's put this away for now. Here we go. We can look at some of the consignments we got in. Check these out. We got this Huss and Dalton slope shoulder in. This is wild. I don't even...
It's a Crossroads.
DS Crossroads. Thank you.
This guitar has got a real big neck on it, and it has got a real big sound. This is a super stunning slope shoulder style guitar. I believe it's Sitka and mahogany, which is a very standard kind of tone wood there. So these Huss and Daltons, we haven't had too many of them in lately, but whenever we do, they are powerhouses.
They really are. I will say slope shoulders have been real hot right now. I mean, slope shoulders in the store have been a hot commodity. And I mean, this is definitely one of the best ones we've had in a while. Again, I would put it up there with the Atkin J43 that we have right now. And we still are getting some of the Eastman slope shoulders in. They're just kind of coming in, just every once in a while. They're kind of trickling in. This one, again, we haven't even tagged some of these. They're so new, you know. And then we have this one. We got this Beard Rezo here. This is, gosh, this
gorgeous.
This is a tank, man. This is going to sound awesome. This is going to be a real good one for you dobro players out there because I can't do it, and I respect all of you out there for being able to make this thing sound like it's singing, because I can't do it. If you put a slide in my hands, I don't know what to do with it. I'll be honest with you.
We could make it sound like it's screeching.
I can make it sound really unfavorable. I could do that, but I just don't think that would do the guitar any justice.
It's a good way to describe
yeah.
it.
I don't think that people would enjoy my dobro playing, but
Me either.
it's honestly, again, we don't typically have a ton of high quality rezos in the store, so when we do, we try to highlight them as much as we can. These are actually coming in from the same patron that comes to the store quite a bit. He has a fantastic collection. He takes care of his guitars extremely well.
Yeah.
We've sold tons of guitars for him, but he has to thin the herd just like all of us have to do eventually. And yeah, some of you guys are going to luck out with some of the ones that he has from his collection. So let's see. We got the E4000 back in. That one just came back in the latest Eastman shipment. Yeah, here, I'll grab that from you, Hinckley. Thank you. And we'll talk about this in just a second too. But I think did John do a big unboxing of all the Eastmans? I can't remember. Did he go through all of them? Did a few? Okay. Gotcha. I didn't want to reiterate too many of the ones that he's already gone over, but the E4000's back. These are still limited. I think they were only making like 10 of these that we were getting. I don't remember which one this is. I think this might be 7 or 8 of the ones that we have in. I can't remember, but yeah, again, the E4000, that's the 40 series is really Eastman's top of the line. You get that upgraded Adirondack spruce top. That's a AAA quality on that. Again, super premium for about $24.39. Not bad at all. I think that's a really good option for you guys out there that are looking for a smaller body.
In comparison to kind of what we were talking about with the Bedell parlor, I mean, this guitar is 1/3 of the price.
Yes.
But I think that the difference is it's not 1/3 of the guitar.
No,
of what that guitar actually is. Now, that guitar is incredible, that Bedell. These guitars are in absolutely excellent options for anyone who's looking for that style. So
sure.
These double O's are awesome.
I think the attention to detail that you get from like a custom build like that Bedell.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to compare those two, you know? I mean, some people are going to prefer, an Adirondack top like that and the East Indian rosewood over the Nicaraguan rosewood on that one. Someone is going to prefer it by a long shot. But I'm trying to think, is there any other? I don't think there are any other new ones in here. So I guess we can go out here. We'll talk about the new Elliots here in just a second, but I want to go over a couple new Breedloves that we got in as well. So they're going to be down here. I did start putting them out, but again, we haven't had tags on most of these. So we went over the Organic Pro collection before, and we got in the Wildwoods and the Performers, but now we are starting to get in the Solo series and also the, what's it called? That's the Solo. There was one more, the Artista, this one. The Artista. So we're starting to get in some of these all solid wood import Breedloves, and these are starting in like the $1,000 price point up to the $1,250, like $1,300-ish price point there. All of these are coming with gig bags. All of them are coming with hard shell cases as well. Again, if you're looking for an all solid wood Breedlove that you don't want to spend a few grand on, these really are going to be the best choices for that. Excellent playability, super thin tapered neck that I quite like. You all know what type of playing I tend to do, so of course I'm probably going to prefer something like that. And of course, look at this bass. I mean, this bass is sick. Look at that. That's such a cool one. Now they do have the sound ports here with a plug also, so you can just plug that up if you don't prefer that. But I want to be as loud as possible to me. And you guys already know what I'm going to do with this. As soon as I put it in my hands, of course I'm going to play. That's enough. Okay, I really like this bass a lot. I will say Again, we don't get a lot of acoustic basses in the store. This might be one of the best ones we've had quality-wise. I don't think we've had tons of like all solid wood acoustic basses in here in a full scale. So now let's see, last but not least, I mean, we have gotten some Eastmans in. We do have an E20 SSV back in. We have the E16 SSTC back in. We do have a few more OMs back in. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. Oh, yes, back here. Another Rezo for you guys. This one. Sorry, I don't want to leave this out. The Wechter Shearhorn. This is another one that came in as a consignment. Again, super, super well taken care of. I can't remember how much this one's going to go for, but just check the website once it goes up, because we are still tagging all these. We just
$750.
$750. Very cool. That's a really sweet deal. Honestly, the Shearhorns are super sought after. Wechter made them for a little while, and I guess they stopped making them at some point, so kind of rare too. I don't think they make Shearhorns anymore. So yeah, what's up, Pinkley?
We should talk about lefties.
Lefties. We do have quite a few lefties in stock. What's funny is the E20 OM I actually just have next door. We have, let's see, we have a few high quality Eastmans in. The E6D we have in a lefty. E20 OM we have in a lefty.
315.
We have a 315 and a 305 here in a lefty. So you people out there that play lefty, like this, I can't do it. I'm not even going to try. But so there's some lefties out there. Tyler's a lefty, but he plays right-handed, though. So he kind of cheated. I mean, let's just be honest. He cheated. But, again, it's hard to find good lefty acoustic instruments out there. So we're trying to get in several to cater to those people that want to play a different way. I mean, we can't only have right-handed instruments in here, guys. That's not fair. Okay? Fair enough. I mean, it's just not fair to have only right-handed instruments, because some people, there are probably righties out there that prefer to play left-handed. It's possible. It's not probable, but it's possible. All right, so let's see. Am I forgetting anything before we get to the new Elliots? Couple of new accessories, some new X stuff. We have a couple of new tuners in stock. Couple of just interesting things have come through. This is actually kind of like a, this is a really interesting one. This is a Cherub tuner. This is stainless steel on the back here. Go ahead, try and break that. It's possible. Don't try and break it. You shouldn't try to. But it will be a lot more durable than a lot of the plastic ones that we have in here. Now, this does have a strobe on there too, and it does have a built-in sweetener option if you are wanting to stay intonated up the neck. So that's an interesting one. These are going for around, about 25 to 30 bucks or so, about $25. So that's a cool option if you were kind of in the market for a Peterson type, but you're not wanting to spend the $60 on that. Well, have a good one. Bye, Liz. See ya. Liz is out. Corey's supposed to be out, but actually this one's going to go on for another 30, 40 minutes to an hour. So Corey will stick around for that, even though he's supposed to clock out right now. I think our employers would appreciate it if he stayed on for another few hours at least.
Well, I've already got my cot set up in the cedar room.
That'd be great, yeah.
It pulls out straight from the wall.
That's great, yeah. We kind of rigged up a cool thing for Corey to just stay watch overnight.
Yeah.
And that's going to be great for the store. He's not getting paid for it, which is
just
great.
Sleep standing up like this.
I'm kidding. It's going to be nice for him to switch over to that because, yeah, a lot of, I'm just worried about these new consignments. I'm worried about that Bedell, and Corey's going to stay here overnight, and we're going to do a 24-hour stream of him watching the new Bedell because, I mean, you know, we don't have armed guards, so it's the closest thing we have is Corey staying overnight to do it. So, with that, I want to get to the new new Elliots. They actually, I think they talked to John about doing something along these lines, and yeah, you know, very cool Elliott. I'm sure there's probably not tons that you can tell is different about it, except, boom, what is that? That's an abalone dot, my friends. They're starting to add some really cool extra features and extra aesthetics to these. Now this one, What's up? Oh, you can't see it? Hold on. Let's turn it. Let's turn the camera. Will you guys grab another camera? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Could you just grab 4 other cameras? Thank you. Appreciate it. I want to get like an HDR type thing, you know, maybe set all the different cameras at different settings. That way we get the best, overall look at it, the best highlights and shadows.
Yeah, that looks sweet.
That does look really
cool.
nice. That's very cool. I enjoy
Real-
that they're
real
still
bologna.
innovating.
Real
That's
that's-
real bologna in there.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
real bologna. At the bottom there.
It's spam, actually. No, they. I love that they're still innovating. I love that they're still doing some cool things to some of these that just add just a little extra flair. Nothing too crazy, you know. We're not going to make an entire capo out of abalone because it'll fall apart.
Well, that would be ridiculous.
And that would be ridiculous. It'll fall apart. It'll break, and then some poor person's gonna spend $2,500 on that capo, and it's just not gonna hold up to the strings. So, I don't think that's a good idea. Do it at home if you feel like it. Don't do it at home just because I said so. You make the judgment call yourself. So, guys, I don't think we left anything out, but check the website. Let us know if you have any questions or comments below. And yeah, guys, appreciate you stopping in for our new Guitar Thursday. It takes 2 of us to fill in for John. It's a big job, so it's hard. It's a difficult job. And John, I hope everything's fine out there. I know you're watching. You watch everything I do. And I just really appreciate all your support. Thank you, John Chapman. Anyways, guys, I will see you later. Corey, thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys next week on Tuesday. Have a great day.